Oftentimes, one of the most overlooked parts of the buying process is what we call the title work. And for us here in Colorado, what we have is a set of title deadlines that are part of usually your first week to week and a half of a contract process, where we lay out who the title company is, and that title company is going to process what we call an O&E report, which is looking at ownership and encumbrances, and then they are going to provide what's called a title commitment. Within this series of deadlines, we will have a chance to review the title commitment. What we're looking for as your agent and as a buyer, and you can always consult with an attorney to verify these things, is we're looking for things like liens or judgments or other issues with the title work, such as the legal description or the actual zoning of the property, for instance. And most of the time, we do not run into issues with this. However, it is there to protect you as a home buyer, to ensure that as we go through the process, if there are any concerns or issues with the ability to transfer the title into your name, that we have those addressed. With the title work, they also include things like HOA requirements or common interest community requirements. And these are all parts of the process that we, as your agent, want to make sure that you are comfortable with moving forward and that you are protected moving forward, so that you can move into your new home without concerns about this. There are other pieces of the puzzle with things like title insurance that you may have heard of, or other things. But for the most part, we go through this process in the early stages of the contract. We make sure that everything looks good, and we move forward as needed. If you don't have what you need, or if we don't feel comfortable moving forward, we have a right to walk away and back out of the contract and move on to another property. It's as simple as that. That's title work.